Hello everyone, welcome. This is day 2 of the National Running Show in Birmingham. So this is how we get there. Let's go.
A few moments later.
And here we are, finally making it to the National Running Show 2026. See you inside. So we also have stages here with people from the running community speaking. At the moment, we have the Women's Running Podcast. There's also the still stage at the other end and the trail running stage as well later on. Let's get back to the tour. So behind me is the Travelator, which you all know of Gladiators fame. Sponsored by Skechers Running. He's tapped going up now, and he's done it. Let's insert my own video of what I did yesterday there, and how embarrassing it was.
Here we go, Sam. Oh, he's there. Oh, little trick up there, little throw.
That is a very, very quick tour of the National Running Show 2026. There's a lot more than I could actually squeeze into that tour, just because there's loads of people here. It was busier yesterday. Now, what are my thoughts on the show? Let's find out.
Hello guys, so what are my thoughts about the running show? I thought it was very good. There was a few bits of negativity online that it was smaller from the year before. There wasn't so many big brands this year. I don't think that really matters. If you're always going to compare stuff in life to past experiences, you're always going to find these negativity. And fast forward 1 year, I may be doing this video again and I may be saying these same things. But you've got to live life as it is in front of you at the time. I very much enjoyed the running show. The only bit that I didn't like was it was a bit overcrowded in certain areas. They could have opened it up a bit more. I don't know if that was due to costs, not getting many people, suppliers in. We just don't know. There was half a hall they just didn't use. Maybe that was due to costs, because these things are very expensive to put on, which is a shame that that was the case. It wasn't so overcrowded that it put me off. It did annoy me a bit, but you know, if that's the only thing that I've got negative about to say about it, you know, it was a good event. What did I love? I love the Travelator, as you've seen. My little performance at the end. I loved meeting all these brands. I did see some negativity online about these charities, all the dog and cat food things. Yeah, I can understand why the charities, got a lot of us, like myself, will run for money this year for charities. And we all have pets, don't we? So I can understand that, why they were there. Yeah, there was probably a few that probably shouldn't have been there, but at the end of the day, if they're paying their money to come along, why not have them? It increases their scope to a new set of people, which is this running community. So overall, I really enjoyed it. I found out some interesting things. Let's come here. Here are all my pamphlets. There's some more here. I think that's everything. And I've got some goodie bags down below me as well. I've already used one of them. I've already signed up for a marathon in 2 months' time. I'm not going to enjoy it. No, I will. I really will. the Dartmoor Marathon was the second closest to me, with the Plymouth Half Marathon being the closest, but I thought I had something on that date. It was actually the week after, so I don't really want to put myself through that, even though I'm doing that on the Dartmoor Marathon. I thought this was a very well staged event. Well done to the National Running Show. They did a fantastic job. The people at the Birmingham NEC were absolutely amazing. They're used to putting on big things like this all the time, and they were absolutely a pleasure to deal with up there. And I got to see the random runner, Paul. Check out his YouTube channel. He has inspired me so much, and it was great to have a very quick chat with him, as he was only there for the day. I had 2, so I didn't want to waste his time too much. And the wonderful thing about life is you see people who you see on YouTube in real life, and I thought Paul was a bit taller. But do watch his videos. He does some fantastic runs, some great content there, much better in my opinion than on here. I'm only starting. So yes, would I recommend going to the National Running Show? I would, especially as a lot of the tickets are complimentary. You get there was loads of socks there being sold this year, loads of shoes and other sort of, there was leg compression leg things. They were absolutely fantastic. They're 499 quid though, been at my price range at the moment. But I thought it was a very good show. I would recommend going, especially if you've got some money saved up and you need some new gear. They are the people to talk to. If you can get them in a room, go talk to them. And the stages, I didn't really look at many of the stages, but from what I've seen, they went really well as well. So they're my thoughts on National Runner Show. Do go next year. Try and get some complimentary tickets. As I think it's only like 10 quid for the weekend. Absolutely fantastic price. That's the end of this video. Thank you for joining. I've been Sam, the King of Slow Style. I'll see you next time.